I didn't know who I was either. None of us do. We're always figuring it out. It's always something that's still in front of us as long as we're alive. But what we figure out is who we are, who we're meant to become. And we do that in our consciousness. And that's going to be different for each of us, and we will access that in different ways. But I had to tell you this story tonight because it was really kind of surprising and shocking to me. I'd seen for a while that I thought that there was an organization, a synchronicity with the information that I've received from Wilhelm. And I've told everyone this is the work that will change your life. And I knew that it could, but I couldn't have told you how. And then I discovered I just developed some incredible ability. I started this in 1989. I moved through so many challenging things in my life, and during that entire period, for the last 36 years, I was going through all kinds of things and couldn't tell you why I was healing, why I was getting so much better all the time, but I just knew that it was something to do with this work, but I couldn't tell you exactly why. But we are all energy. And so what I've recently discovered, and I'm writing an article just on LinkedIn just because I just had to talk about it tonight. This is why also I'm changing, as many of you know, because I have not given half. I've I've done a portion of this work because it was so unbelievable to me what was occurring. But so today I said, why am I putting down these random on these dates, all these messages over several years? Not understanding that's how we evolve. We do it a bit at a time. But I received information in a different way. And so it started being confirmed to me what I thought, that when I would put down messages over several years, it was telling a theme of how we grow and move in our consciousness over time, over linear time. That's what we all do. And then we start to understand things, give it to others, and then we evolve. I just didn't know I was going to be one of the people that would receive that information. But I did. And that's why I healed. And that's why I know anyone else can do the same thing. It's only about moving through our limitations, what we thought was possible before, implanting a brand new idea, and that's all the work that I was given. And it was surprising because I put up the messages for today on the 29th. I did those last night. I did them before because I knew somehow that it was going to be pertinent, especially for today. And it says your contribution is needed even more now. And what that means is who you're meant to become. Your contribution is your authentic self. And right now it could be a little uncomfortable because the world is changing in big ways. All the energetic shifts that are happening are causing us to act in a particular way, especially in the United States. And you're feeling so much of that coming up now, and Wilhelm gave me all of that. There's nothing happening that they didn't give us the information about it. We just don't hear it or just don't follow it, because I surely didn't know. But I hope you enjoyed the article, and now you'll understand why I am changing, because I have to finish this work. Everyone's not going to do this because many of us don't like looking at our consciousness. I spent decades going through it, which is why this work is so effective. But I'm just saying, I've always cared about people, and this has been my other problem because I should have changed a long time ago when I kind of knew what this was going to be or could be. Because then when we don't own ourselves, we don't allow abundance to come in, we don't allow things to happen, and then people get upset with you. And that's what was going on with me. They didn't know what I was doing or why. Well, I didn't either, because we'd never seen this happen before. Nobody's ever channeled a complete work like this over a lifetime that has the capability of changing the world. And I think about that, and it's so daunting because I know that it could. Because anyone who uses it, they become better. They let go of the old stuff, their limitations, and their biases, their hatred, all of that stuff, and then they start to live a different life. That's what we have. You are not limited, and you can accomplish so much more. So enjoy the article, and I'm going to keep producing more. You can please check out the program as well. You surprise yourself with what you discover. Because again, I'm going to be 75 in a couple of months, and I'm now finding this. You have the same ability. See you soon.